Hey guys, and welcome to Saturday. Hope you had a good weekend so far. And as Saturdays will always be, this is Card of the Week. Now, Card of the Week is a thing that I see on quite a few, well, not a lot of YouTube channels anymore, but I used to see it a bit more often. And I just thought, oh yeah, let's bring it back, Card of the Week. Try and use some kind of cards that aren't seen so often, and just try and kind of get some discussion, or just get some people talking about a random card, basically. Now, I picked these randomly, of course. Obviously, I won't pick the kind of cards that are really big at the moment, or just cards that everyone knows about. But I'll kind of be picking them randomly, randomly picking these bottom three here a few times. That's how I picked this card of the week. Or going from a box of commons and just randomly picking one. The downside to that is that I won't get a few of the newer cards because I don't have them at the moment. So yeah, I'll probably keep doing it this way, and let's just keep going with Card of the Week and keep getting some weirder cards out there. So, the first card of the week is Scanner. Now, this is a kind of underused card, or underrated card in my eyes, but let's read out its effect. Once per turn, you can select one of your opponent's monsters that is removed from play. Until the end phase, this card's name is treated as the selected monster's name, and this card has the same attribute, level, attack, and defense as the selected monster. If this card is removed from the field while this effect is applied, remove it from play. Now, this is a really good effect in mirror matches. Obviously, mirror matches against Six Samurai players, especially kind of decks, archetype decks that need the name, like Morphotronics. I know that's a bit of an odd one, but as this is a machine and it's such a low level, it really does work in Morphotronic mirror matches, even though they may be quite rare. It has a really handy effect as well that it's not the same as Phantom of Chaos, which in a sense can be used in a bit more plays. But the thing with Scanner is, if it attacks, the battle damage is still dealt, unlike Phantom of Chaos. Meaning you can, I don't know, pick one of their removed from play monsters which might be quite large if you use spells like Dark Core, or for instance, if you're playing machine type, playing against a machine type deck, should I say, and you play System Down, I think the name is, which is remove from play all machine type monsters on the field, and then you summon Scanner, then you get to copy one of their larger monsters, which might be Machina or a Fortress or something large, and you get to deal them with like quite a large amount of attack. And obviously, as it's not like Phantom of Chaos where you have to remove from play one from your graveyard and then copy its effect, the thing with Scanner is once per turn you can select one of your opponent's monsters that is removed from play. It's nearly always that monster is going to stay there, and that means you can constantly, as long as you can keep this card on the field, get a larger monster, which obviously you can keep this monster in the field with a few cards, stuff like Sea of Orichalcos. If you've got a large monster out and you just keep this Scanner out, you can then copy cards that have really large attack and use them as just large beat sticks to get over your opponent's monsters. And obviously, in mirror matches, the other effect is that they'll take the name, and as it takes the name, you can use specific spell cards on it, you can use specific trap cards with it, and other kind of monster effects like Six Samurais. Obviously, it will take the name of a Six Samurai monster, then you'll be able to special summon other Six Samurai monsters. So it's really useful in mirror matches, guys, and quite a kind of useful side decking card, really. I wouldn't main deck this card, but a side deck option would be really quite high on the agenda for this card. It's got some really good attributes. It's a light, which is really handy. Light is one of the most powerful attributes there is, light and dark. Obviously, the others go up and down, but light and dark usually stay at the top in how good of attribute they are. It's a level 1, so it gets past cards like level... Gravity Bind, should I say, and level... Oh my god, I forgot. Limiter Bloodbath. The spell card, you know what I'm talking about, guys. And it's a machine. Machines have some really useful cards, especially with like the Machina decks, with the Machina decks and the Gear Frame decks. Stuff like that. So Yugioh, should I say, decks. So it's a really useful card, especially in mirror matches, and that's just kind of what it's useful for, I could say. Obviously it's got a few downsides. It's got question mark attack, which is usually a lot worse than a 0 attack in a few senses, because it can't use certain cards to search them out, or can't be targeted in the grave with a few traps and stuff. But it's just a really fun card, guys, and that's why I chose this card of the week. It's also one of the few monster cards that has a Yu-Gi-Oh card in its picture. Not many monster cards have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in their picture. A lot of spells obviously do, and like traps do. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, monsters don't. Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't often appear in monsters, should I say? There you go. So yeah, and it's just a kind of upbeat card. It's a bit of a laugh. People see it play, they're not going to take it very seriously, but it can be really useful. And again, like I say, mirror matches, really useful card. I don't see this card played often, and I think it could work in a few side decks in today's meta. So yeah, that's card of the week, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any comments or combos about this card, any memories, I don't know, any just anything you can think about this card and uses for it. That's what Card of the Week is about, and that's what I'll be continuing to do, like release cards that don't see a lot of play but can be quite useful. That's what Card of the Week is kind of about. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and see you around. Cheers.